HOA Karen has always been confrontational, but I never imagined she'd cross a line like this. Macing my service dog. What she didn't know was that this wasn't just cruel, it was a federal crime. And karma has a way of catching up. It started on a sunny morning when I was walking Max, my fully certified service dog. Max isn't just a companion. He's trained to assist me with mobility and alert me to medical issues. We were on my private property, taking our usual route from the house to the yard when Karen appeared, of course without invitation. She had that familiar scowl, arms crossed, clearly ready to lecture. "You can't have dogs running loose like that. This is a neighborhood, not a farm," she barked. Max remained calm, sitting obediently by my side, ignoring her outburst. Karen, frustrated that she wasn't getting a reaction, pulled out a can of mace from her purse. I froze. It all happened so fast. She sprayed it directly at Max, aiming for intimidation. Max yelped, but didn't attack. He's trained for control. I grabbed the canister from her hand, pushing her back with a firm warning. "Karen, that's illegal. You do not touch a service animal." Her face twisted in disbelief. "It's just a dog. You can't tell me what to do." I pulled out my phone and called the local authorities immediately. "Yes, I need to report an assault on a federally protected service dog," I said, keeping my voice calm. The operator reassured me that officers were on the way and emphasized the seriousness. Harming or interfering with a service animal is a federal offense. By the time the police arrived, Karen was attempting her usual defense. "I was just trying to protect the neighborhood." The officers, however, had already seen the video I had recorded on my security cameras. A clear shot of Karen spraying Max and approaching my property without permission. After reviewing the footage, one officer shook his head. "Ma'am, this is a federal matter. You've assaulted a service animal, which carries severe penalties. You're being detained pending further investigation." Karen's expression shifted from arrogance to panic as the reality sank in. She began muttering about this being unfair and the HOA rules, but no one was listening. The officers escorted her to the car while I comforted Max, who was shaken but unharmed. By the end of the day, Karen was officially booked. News of the incident spread through the neighborhood quickly. Neighbors who had witnessed her escalating behavior weren't surprised, but even they admitted this was a whole new level. The HOA meetings became tense, as Karen was now absent and officially banned from interfering with my property, or any service animals for that matter. Meanwhile, Max and I continued our routine walks in peace. I reinforced security cameras and made sure my property was clearly marked as private. Karen's attempt to intimidate me had backfired spectacularly. She not only faced legal consequences but also lost whatever credibility she had in the neighborhood. This incident served as a clear reminder to everyone. Service animals are protected by federal law. Any attempt to harm or interfere with them is a serious crime. And for Karen, this lesson came in the harshest way possible. From that day on, my yard was peaceful again. Max wagged his tail, I enjoyed my coffee in the sun, and HOA Karen became the cautionary tale of the neighborhood. A living example of how far entitlement can go before it collides with the law. Sometimes, justice isn't just a warning. It's immediate, legal, and unforgettable. And in this case, karma had a muzzle and a leash.